What do you think this place was for?
Oh god.
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No. They appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus.
Yeah, the ones who won the crown contest.
Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedure somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danan, or rather, Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
Wouldn't it be interesting if, cut that out. So, who do we gotta fight? I got my wedding cake cutter weapon. Shion's got her bouquet weapon. Oh god. So
What
the
is
head's
that
on its
thing?
hip or its weak point?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
Its head's its ultimate weak point, I guess. Well,
What
clear
is with all
Nimbus.
the huge lumbering beasts lately?
It's no ordinary Zoogle. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourself. All bets are off when it comes to this thing.
Annihilation!
Luna Rondo!
Switch to offense!
Leave
This one's mine! Luna Arc! Annihilation! Lion power! Radiant Look! Here! There you go! Don't let up! Radiant
So why won't you let me actually... Whatever.
power! Searing flame!
I'll smash you!
Reload! Hands to the wind! Air thrust! Annihilation!
Its head is its weak point?
We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
That's what I'm doing!
Hurricane Spark!
I'm working on the ones in the middle.
In here! More for the stockpile!
Going in.
Luna Rondo!
Hurricane Spark! Supernova!
Going in.
Whoa! Hey! One at a time again! Mega Ray!
You're mine!
Photon Ray!
In a bind?
Outstanding form! Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Blew away!
Annihilation! Radiant In here!
Luna Rondo!
You all
Going
going
in.
More with that'll bring you down! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! There! A whirling trouble! Got you! Mega Ray! Winds of heaven! First
Luna Rondo!
Sleep now! Power of my healing arts!
Luna Rondo!
More for the stockpile! Resurrect! Thanks so much!
I love how I can barely ever get hit here.
Mega Ray! Winds of heaven! Annihilation!
Take this!
Mega Ray!
Crush!
Look sharp! I can do this all day! First! Hurricane
Ignite!
And come down.
Going in! Magic is sealed! Vanish without a trace!
Prepare to be sealed.
Here's Hurricane
Amazing.
Take this.
Going in!
Blew away!
Shining Supernova! Radiant Evil!
Going in!
A whirling struggle! Radiant Winds of Heaven! Sleep now!
I can carve through armor.
I'll be saving this one!
Look sharp.
Take it!
I did it.
You're mine! Luna Rondo!
Shining Supernova!
Make it rain.
River!
Astral Energy!
Halfway
Say
done.
no more!
There!
Here I come!
Mega Ray! That's your feeling!
Luna Rondo!
A banana! Let's go! Without a trace!
It's
All
time!
disasters made one!
Here
Comes
comes
the Helix of Purity!
Luna Rondo!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Burn!
Far beyond the darkest stars! I call upon thee!
You're mine!
Annihilation! By the
Take
power of
this!
flame!
You're mine!
Let's keep up the pressure!
Unwinding an armor is all mine.
Winds of heaven! First explosion!
Raining slash!
Can't get out of this!
In here!
Come away!
Vanish without a trace!
Lunar
Lightning
Rondo!
orb! I never miss! More with that
Come on, baby.
Raging meteor! Relax! A whirling trouble!
No!
Lightning heaven!
Eh.
Force! Flame annihilation! Dare not fall
Oh no, get me out.
This one's all mine!
I can carve through armor!
My head's spinning just watching!
Let go of your blue power already.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone! Tiger blade! I never miss!
The enemy's on the ropes. We've got him where we want him. It's time to end this battle.
Lightning orb! Lightning cascade! Downfall!
What? What the hell is going on?
Fall back, Alpha. We'll take point here.
Thanks. Sorry to impose on you like this. I owe you one. Lunar Rondo!
All disasters made one! Come forth, the helix of
I can carve through armor!
On guard.
Yes.
You're mine! Come on in hell!
You have to hold on.
to accomplish this.
Take this!
On guard.
Resurrection!
I owe you one for that.
Flew away!
Shield and
In a bind?
Raining slash! Flew away!
Resuscitation!
Raining... Flew away!
That's gonna start.
Raining slash!
Back into the fray! Light astral energy!
Lunar Rondo!
The bottom mill is about to be destroyed.
Photon! Blah, blah, blah,
Technically, I guess that's its entire health pool.
Going in handy.
How about this?
A whirling trouble.
Hold nothing back!
Winds of heaven. First
Lunar
here,
Rondo!
here.
Look sharp.
Do it.
Rain.
And we win.
This ends now.
Consider yourself...
I didn't die. Hell yeah. Whew. Who needs new skills?
The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners?
Pretty much.
That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's... absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly
52,
hope
baby.
not.
After hearing Dohalim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
Yeah, sure.
So, looks like the Helganquil have been engineering Zeugles too. Why doesn't that surprise me at this point?
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting. But I'm pretty sure they're Zeugles too.
Do you think they were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zeugles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
You mean, there might have been native owl species here once upon a time too?
Possibly. I mean, hey, we still have a decent amount of CP left. Not bad. Still under the time of what it would take to supposedly beat the game. Don't know what the actual true factors were, but I mean, hell, I think I'm making decent time. And a pineapple gel. Thank you, game. I need that. What I really need now is a teleport. You know, so I don't have to go all the way back through everything. Oh my god. You're not gonna make me run all the way through again, right? If I went to go buy more items. You would, wouldn't you? So we're here. Nothing this time. Great.
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are, at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
Well, that's interesting to know. The teleporter to the entrance is now active. Well, hey. Now I've got a way to come back. Regulator area group remnants. Thank God. Still gotta check. There is something here. Oh, it's items I'm not particularly keen on using. Things I don't tend to use them anyways. It was a very rare occurrence of me actually using them before.
I guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, the core of Rena now sits above us. I pray that we won't encounter many stairs along the way.
No kidding. Oh my god. I'm not fighting you. Oh, 55 at that. Screw that.
But we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing. Winds of heaven.
I let my guard down.
Oh my god, Kisara, did you really just die? Did you really let it
Go
kill
for the
you?
weak point.
Now we just left dead Kisara in that battle. Feels bad. She was a good teammate. It's very sad that we had to do that to her.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's Great Spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renasolma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows how deeply we've ventured into Rena.
And how close we've come to the real enemy.
Finding the Renasolma.
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Renasolma's here, right?
Just don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevrecht 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renas Alma to us. At least, not without a fight.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks, both of you.
With age comes wisdom.
The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show one's true emotions at times.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter.
How old is Dohalim anyways? Makes you wonder. Oh hey, it's Boomies. Astral Sloth, now they're called.
Like moths to the flame.
I can't hold on much longer. What would I do without heroes? They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious. Dance in the wind. Finish without a trace. A whirling struggle. Winds of heaven. First force. Think again. Go in there. Magic is where are you going?
The enemy wields art too.
You'll soon see about that.
Look sharp! Here goes soaring coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
This ends
And
now.
you're gone.
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Elton.
It's time
Can you
to
guys
end
just
this
die,
battle.
please? We only have 14 CP left.
Raging cascade. Searing
Lunar Rondo!
a whirling storm.
Burn in hell!
Winds of heaven. First force. On guard. Cyclone. Into the shadows. By the power
Take
of
this.
flame. Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push!
Let's do this together, Elton.
Dance! Look sharp! Vacuum blade! Now!
Sleep
Here
on
I
it.
come! Strut!
Armor won't save you.
Look shake!
By the power of flame.
Blue away.
Finish without a trace.
Lunar Rondo!
All right.
This
It's
one's all
showtime.
mine.
Do it.
Alright, well, we managed to win the battle with basically no CP.
Got it!
Well done.
You're mine! Vacuum blades!
Here I go. Oh, too shy to come over.
Here, let me help.
A whirling
Soaring
struggle.
light spear! Lunar Rondo!
Winds of
You're
heaven.
mine!
This one's
Take
mine.
Lunar escape!
Hurricane fire.
You know, if I had more damage, this would be so much
Look
better.
sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
Ominous
I expect
eyeballs.
you'll be in high demand if
I
that's the case.
vaguely remember seeing those on the list of things we need. An even more enhanced version? What the hell? Oh god.
This won't be easy.
No thank you!
Don't be such a pessimist. Now my
Kizar, don't you dare die.
Let's end this and get a bite to eat instead.
Woo.
Go for the weak point.
No, you guys? Item. Astral Lament.
Little help!
Show you what my heart can do.
Rising dominate! Dance in the
This
wind!
one's mine.
Feel!
Ignite!
Your dream! It's a duel of the arts!
Here I come!
Photon!
I'm not done!
Banana!
Freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! Not chance! I'm not done!
One more
Luna
time!
Rondo!
Keep you in the air.
An astral art?
That's my
Wow, you got out of it by yourself,
Shut him
really?
down! Luna Rondo! Next! Not
Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push!
Let's do this together, Alvin.
No escape! It's on! Luna Rondo!
Let's make it rain. I'm out of it. This ends
Alright,
now.
what items do we get for this?
This should make for
Encyclopedia
some good
Zulik.
weapon crafting
Zuglica.
material.
Huh. Have I actually fought every single Zoogle in this game? It's kind of neat knowing that. Didn't think I'd actually fought them all. And now we know we have. And now will this actually finally be something for Alphen? Or is it something else? Maybe it's Shield. I would gladly accept that. It's a fairy ring. I'm gonna reduce CP cost of arts. A long drawn out fight that can give the wearer the crucial edge they need
Thus
to win.
our strength yet grows.
Yes, please. Minus 20% art cost. There we go. Now our healing costs less. This way. Past the thing I don't want to fight. Almost had to fight it. Okay, so we gotta go this way to get that way. So what's to the left before we fight all these birds? Oh god. There's guards over here. Great. This is not gonna be fun.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Luna Rondo! Vacuum blade! Come and face me!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
No escape! Vacuum blade!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. This one's mine.
In here.
Ah!
Leave the enemy's art to
This
me.
one's mine.
There!
No complaints here.
Ah! You picked the wrong fight!
This
Vacuum blade!
One more. I can do it all day. Reload.
Make it rain! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn!
Flaming meteor.
I'm not done! Raining Slash!
This one's mine.
Coming through!
Come back here.
Now! Scarlet Inferno! Luna Rondo! Luna Rondo! Take this!
Here I go.
Flew away! Try harder! Now! I'm not done!
Finish without a trace.
It's on!
Punchy left.
Lightning power.
Raining
Raging cascade.
Easter!
In here.
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
This one's mine.
Okay, I'm gonna skip to the end of this.
Thank you for all your help.
It's gonna take forever.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher.
Ready and ready.
I'm gone.
Dance to the wind.
Here I go.
Air throw.
Whirling struggle.
Raining Slash!
Wind
Easter!
Okay, you are down.
Flew away!
This one's mine.
Just die already.
Raining Slash!
Lightning orb! Raging cascade!
Like, seriously, come on.
Do it!
And you're gone.
Sharp!
Make me waste another freaking pineapple gel. How dare you guys?
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Adamantine tendon, huh? Well, that's a new item. Mystic Crest. Crest that reduces the casting time for astral arts. Cover the astral artist of all kinds for its applications with every variation of art.
I found some equipment.
Oh boy. Is that actually good for Winwell? Though her elemental attack would take a hit if I did that. Yeah, no. Keep her damage
Let
up.
me take a look at it.
You know what? Let's try it. She's literally one of the only casters we've got. We got Shion costing us less CP. Use her healing arts.
This should be easy.
And Winwell takes less time to cast her abilities.
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
We got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours.
I can do this explosion.
Luna Rondo.
I did not hit that button, but sure.
I'll be
Take this. Luna Rondo.
It looks like you got your way. Kikara, go for it.
Prepare to crumble! Think we overdid it? Not by a long shot.
Luna Rondo.
Going in.
Air thrust.
Hang trouble. On guard.
Winds of heaven. First form.
This one's
In
mine.
Screw you!
To wet my arm.
Ruin my combo on you. How dare you?
Let them walk in. Hit the wind.
Make it way!
Kisara. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
My turn.
It's time. Rain down.
Strike. Next.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was improved.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Alright, how much did we get for these?
Is every shield you own that big?
Here, you want to try holding it?
Ugh. How do
I will say this right now, though. If
do you
we
even
get
walk
to the
with this
final
thing?
boss, but we're basically 58, I might go take out the temple, get the 80% increase to experience gain, and then go grind against those level 66 birds, and potentially fight the level 70 thing at the top of the tower. In which case, then we technically finished all the quests that were in the game
This one's mine!
at that point.
The arm.
And then we will take on the boss.
Shia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Winds of heaven. First force.
'Cause I'm starting to feel that the boss is probably going to be a pain in the arse.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
If any of these guys are what to go by, they probably will.
No escape. Luna Rondo.
There's no such thing as being too prepared, right?
Say no more.
Because I mean, hell, if I'm too high level, I could literally just change the difficulty to the hardest on the last boss and see how it goes from there.
Take this. Kisara. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Down to the wind.
Here I come.
Air thrust. Photon
Luna Rondo.
Do it now. This
And we
ends
won.
now.
Consider yourself finished.
I need more of those eyeballs.
I feel sprightlier than before.
Thank you. Oh, there's no green circle here, which means there's no boss. Continuing on. Oh wait, it's the elevator again.
No choice.
They're surrounding us.
No escape. Luna Rondo.
Radiant. This one's mine.
Luna Rondo. Be careful, everyone.
Going in.
This one isn't normal. Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
In here.
Who said anything about letting off?
Oh, sparkling
Back to
stars
the
of
blade.
light. Rain down impure fire.
Ignite!
Meteor storm. I can do this all day.
Yeah, bring all these abilities out.
Astral energy.
Take them all down.
Well done. Searing flame. Reload. I'm out of
Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem. Dance to the wind. Never miss. Air thrust. A whirling struggle. Winds of heaven. Going in. Hurricane. Field.
Going in!
I'll be saving
My
this.
turn! The
Reinforce
flame inside me yearns to be let free! Huh? Not today!
Make it rain!
Kisara!
Didn't mean to do that, but sure.
Phoenix Cyclone!
More Sukals?
Keep calm and take them down.
Luna Rondo!
Next
more?
Going in!
Luna Rondo!
I'll smash you!
I'm loving this.
Fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. By the power of now!
Kisara!
Finally.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Only heard that noise go off like what, 5 times?
Lightning orb!
Not a chance! The flame inside me
With
yearns
precision
to
like
be let
that,
free!
I'm glad you're not on the other side.
Likewise for you and that shield.
Best to stay in one another's good graces then.
Freeze Lancer!
Not today!
Oh, sparkling stars!
Luna Rondo!
Rain down!
That'll bring you down!
On guard! Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Cross! My turn! Strike!
Hurricane
You're finished! My turn!
Annihilation! Let the marksman handle
You're
this!
mine!
Annihilation!
How many more are there? My god. I mean, it's gonna be giving us a lot of experience, especially since we still have the chain going on, but still, Jesus.
Take this! No escape!
Lancer!
Luna Rondo!
I'll never get this! On guard! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn! Strike!
Rain down and
Luna Rondo!
Hurricane now! This ends
And we won.
Consider yourself finished!
Oh my god. How much?
That'll teach us
Oh,
for
take
getting
it.
cocky.
What do you mean teach us to get cocky? They were easy. Somewhat. Save. Oh, so much for my chain. I'll take an elixir. You'll probably be needing those, and you guys drop the spines, but I'm not fighting you again. I'll fight the dragon, though, to see what it gives.
I won't forgive you!
Take this! You picked the wrong fight!
Not casting anything, buddy.
Raining Slap!
Those flying creatures are a real pain in the butt!
Raining Slap! Flew away! Aim for the weak spot!
Hurricane
Raining Slap!
This one's
Take
mine!
this! Flew away! Raining Slap!
This one's mine!
Get on there together!
Hurricane
Here I come!
going in!
In a bind?
Plenty left!
Raining Slap!
Let's go!
Flew away!
Hurricane strike!
Raining Slap! Flew away! This one's all mine! Raining
This
Slap!
one's mine!
Flew away!
Flaming meteor!
Here's the
Ah! Ignite!
Go in! This one's mine!
Luna Rondo!
On guard! On guard!
Time to let it rip!
Vanish without a trace!
On guard!
Flew away!
I can carve through armor!
Raining Slap!
Blades of fire! Tiger blade!
Raining flash!
Hurricane strike!
Blow away!
Here comes on!
Raining flash! Now I can let loose.
It's weakened.
You require...
This ends now!
Power of flame.
Raining flash!
Look sharp!
No further!
Light axe raging cascade.
This one's mine!
A whirling struggle. Let me help.
Do it!
And we won.
Win. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
What do you give? Was it worth it or not? Dragon Blood?
Quite necessary.
Yeah,
when
Dragon
creating
Blood,
weapons.
Bending Titan Fang. Well, technically speaking, we're literally heading back to where we were. So last time there was an item in this room, and since we're on the ceiling now, is there anything in here? Again? Please. Give Alph an armor. What's she on? Rena may have the AG costume.
This'll make us
art.
even more formidable.
Man, this place is such a waste of potential.
Get lost.
Blow away! Eat dirt!
Hurricane Mega ray.
Look sharp!
Airborne beast.
Raining
My
flash!
special.
Blow away!
Raining flash.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
One of them's gone.
My turn! Here I come!
Here. Hurricane Flash. I never miss. Far beyond
This
the
one's
target
mine.
now.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Alright, this is an easier battle than I thought it was going to be.
Nice technique!
The shadows. Winds of heaven.
Switch
Spear.
Annihilation.
Make it rain!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
I'm going to need to use all the
There we go. 85 TP.
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Oh, I can't hold any more majestic feathers. Well, that sucks. Oh well. Oh, hey, there is something. Something I don't need, though. Yeah, we're probably not going to be 58 or anywhere near 58 before we actually reach the final boss. Hell, I still don't even have a final weapon yet. What? Man. Oh, hey, the mysterious fragments. Didn't you need to make a mysterious artifact for Xion to get another set of stuff that she could learn? Pixie crystal. Well, I was fully expecting this room to be a trap. Guess not. What?
Stuck here.
No.
Let me help. I can't heal you forever. Glacial Spear.
Some fights are better
Not
left
fighting
It
you.
could hide itself? Amazing!
What do you mean, Alphen? You fought something like that before. Why are you surprised that this thing can hide
The Zoogles
itself?
here are putting up a real fight.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here under such harsh conditions.
I don't give a damn why they're here. We'll burn it all to the ground.
I don't see a circle, which means we should be safe. I hope. The hell is that smoke?
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Rinwell!
Oh? You are so gonna get yelled at after you come back.
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear?
Rinwell!
What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really, really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants, how it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted, like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all 6. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
Probably.
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
Well, well, well. I mean, it's not like we're gonna... Oh, look, the objective. Save Shion and all of Dana. Oh, boy. I guess that means we're actually closer to the heart of the matter.
To think, all this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevrecht 35 told us. The Danan and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dana the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's Great Spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.
Maybe. So when am I gonna get the whole "you're not coming back from this" message? Then I'll know that I need to go back and get some final resurrection, healing items and whatnot. Leave me alone, Helganquil. God dang it. Do-do-do. What's you? Oh, an Omega Elixir. I'll take that. Let's do this.
Out of my way!
Get behind me! I never miss! Shining Supernova!
Now you see what I can do!
Air thrust!
Take this!
Reload! Air thrust!
Try harder! Not a chance! No escape! Vacuum blade! The flame inside me! Here! We turn the tables on him!
There are still more left!
Right! No time to hold back! Flew away! Raining slash! Flew away! Burn it!
Out of ammo! First aid! Make it
Raining Dolly! In an instant!
Alright, good.
Not a chance!
Back into the fray!
Lunar Rondo!
Trouble! Radiant
We did it!
No blowing up.
Ah, and here I hoped I was improving.
No, I mean you're even better than ever. I've never seen Sion actually. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Onward and upward.
Gladly take that 9,440 experience. And this way. Of course, there's something blocking my freaking path. Because why wouldn't there be? Oh, it's a sleeping dragon.
Little help!
Really? Really?
Oh, too shy to take.
I hate you, game.
I'm going to use all
I hate you so much.
healing arts.
Making me fight a stupid
Shoot
dragon.
them out of the sky.
What's the point of me fighting the other one?
Lightning orb!
Flew away!
Got it! Switch it!
That's right, the cord's broken. What now?
I never miss! A whirling
Raining slash! You're mine!
winds of
Aww. You stopped again. No. Go back down. You deserve nothing but just lying on the ground.
Amazing.
Here I come! No further!
How about air thrust?
Anything in armor is all mine! Armor will save you!
Flew away!
Get you up. Going in. Hurricane flight.
Lunar Rondo!
And again.
Can't stop me from getting to you. I can double jump.
Going in. Winds of heaven. First force.
Going in.
Cyclone. Magic is here. Air thrust.
Looks up!
Here's a
Pull
hero.
nothing back!
First aid. This one's mine.
Soaring light spear!
Going in.
Lunar Rondo!
Far beyond the dark sky.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Searing flame. Reload. Radiant
Pistol.
exchange. Hurricane flight.
Burn!
Bye-bye.
Whirling struggle. Rise and shine.
Flew away!
Stupid dragon make me have to actually fight you. How dare you?
Let's get you all tucked away.
Now!
Aw, your core broke.
Now we're not going in.
Dolly! In an
And we
instant!
won.
Impact Cross!
With this, I can become even stronger.
54, thank you. Save the game after defeating the dragon that we couldn't skip.
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my delicious dinners for you all if we lived here.
Clearly the worst point against it.
Yep. Okay. Please be something I can skip. Please be something I can skip.
I
Thank God.
forgive you.
They made me fight every single last giant battle. I'd be annoyed. Okay, no circle, meaning we can continue. Nothing in that room that I wanted. Aw. Man. Is that a chest? No, it's just flat on plant. Let me guess. I can't skip you. Oh, I can. Yes. Why the hell could I not skip the dragon, but I can skip you guys? You're literally blocking the doorway just like the dragon was. Game makes no sense. Whatever. Hello, Helgonquil.
Right, here you go! I'll take you all on! Armor won't save you! Take this!
Look sharp! I'll show you what my art can do! Lightning orb!
Raining the flame inside me! Yours to be let free! Vacuum blade!
Going in! I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
All disasters Tiger Blade! Glacial Spear!
Piercing roar!
Alright, we win this.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Oh, we actually did. Okay.
I'm practically unstoppable.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
I'm assuming I should technically be going back now. But I mean, I want to see
those
where the
thorns of
exit
Shion,
is.
They're really a part of Rena's great spirit?
Most likely, but only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will of its own emanating from them.
If it's that insignificant, is there that much point getting rid of it?
I mean, Shion literally can't touch anyone she loves if she has the thorns. So obviously she should get rid of them. Unless they'd stop, you know, attacking anything that she wants to touch. I think this is it. Why are there so many? The hell? Water, fire, dark, earth, light, wind. I'm assuming I gotta do something with these before we can get out. Yep. Water it is. Don't tell me I have to fight 6 bosses.